Hope he gets into the archery thing though. The next step is the hunting. It's so fucking thrilling to like be in a deer stand with like I don't know. It's a lot of pressure for me. It was anyway, and I guess it's multifaceted. For one thing, I wanted to like make my dad proud, but for another, like it was our hobby at the time. It was what I was like hyper focused on, like getting good at, and like accomplishing that goal of killing a deer was such a big deal for me that year.
With a bow, it's impressive. I kind of fit into that camp of like with a gun you're in like easy mode, but with a bow I can kind of respect it in a way. If you kill a deer with a bow, as long as you're like nice about it, right? Like
I've killed them with everything. Yeah, I've killed deer with bows, with black powder weapons, and with centerfire rifles.
It's more fair, I think.
With a pistol, with a shotgun. Everything, I think. I bit one.
Bit one.
He bit me first.
I believe that. I believed it for a second.
I was about to say the bow hunting thing. When I made paramotor videos, I was very aware of the fact that this is fun to do, but it's not necessarily fun to watch. It's just sky sitting, right? Bow hunting is that times 10. I'm sure it's fun to do. I'm sure there's a little stress. You've got your adrenaline going. You're trying to do something good under pressure. But to watch it, oh my goodness.
What about shooting apples off of Jeremy's head?
Oh. Would he let you?
I'd sub for that.
It'd be based on Jeremy's reactions. Right? How scared he was.
Look at how much he reacts with an arrow through his forehead.
You knocked my tooth out.
When he caught that shuriken.
Wait, doesn't Jeremy have all new teeth? Or am I mixed up?
He's got dentures. They flop around.
We can get rid of those real quick with an arrow. How much would you need to pay? Was it Jeremy the one that just held the explosive or something?
Yeah.
That's on the same level as put an apple on your head.
Oh,
I'm going to try and fucking
definitely
shoot
not.
it. Really?
No. And it's meant to look incredibly dangerous, but to be wishy-washy dangerous. The explosives on the end of a stick that are stuck in one of those zombie targets, and they're in the zombie's head. So, like, he's separated from the explosion by, like, 3.5, 4 feet, which might sound scary, but, like... This is an explosion that doesn't produce a lot of shrapnel. It's really just concussive force. So it's like there's a little flashbang going up above his head. It's loud for him, but outdoors it's not that loud. It's not that dangerous.
So there's
shooting an arrow off his head. Like there's a 25% chance he dies.
Okay. The wings trip. Yeah, no. I saw you blew up a boat, and I think in that moment I realized, okay, there's got to be different tiers of explosive. Because you were standing next to that, and it was enough.
Did you blow up a boat, or is he? You
did. I blew up a boat,
like a rowboat or something, right?
Bass boat, yeah.
Yeah, but like
fiberglass.
I don't know how on video it looked like you were maybe 5 meters something from it, like
about 5 feet, about five yards, yeah.
Too close to that boat, and it's
such a thing. Well, I had to get close because all I had was a Dragunov sniper rifle. I wanted to make sure I hit it.
Yeah, and it was one of those explosions. It was one of those explosions that, like, you hear on the microphone of a camera. A big explosion, like, but like a really powerful one, just boom. Like it's a really short sound effect, and it was fucking terrifying. Like the grass moved.
Yeah, that was a big explosion. That wasn't a different tier of explosives. That was just more of them.
Yeah, but like, how does no one die from? I feel like that's the sort of thing I'd see and go, well, okay, anything within like a big radius of that is gone.
The things that two things kill you from explosion. There's the shrapnel, which is the most lethal thing. It's throwing bits of usually metal. That's the scary part because metal is hard, sharp, and it moves quickly because it's dense. But if your target is mostly made out of light, soft, squishy stuff like foam or fiberglass to some extent, fiberglass isn't ideal. It catches the wind and it doesn't go very far. Like it reaches like terminal velocity or whatever whatever as fast as the explosion can make it go, and then the wind catches it and it sort of loses that speed really quickly and fades out. So that wasn't really a concern there, unless there was like a bolt or a nut or a washer or something that happened to be right next to the explosive charge. The other thing is pressure waves, and with the explosives that we're using there, the tannerite, you're not really creating much of a pressure wave. You need a big fucking amount of just about anything to create a pressure wave. And pressure waves will liquefy organs, they'll rupture organs, they'll turn your liver into goo from certain ranges. And you just didn't have to worry about either of those things in that situation. So a lot of that stuff's made to look stupid dangerous, but to be, well, that wasn't smart, was it? Yeah, we're okay.
How many magnitudes of that would there be? Like, how many boats from that range worth of explosive would you need to be like, okay, maybe we should take a step back from this?
Depends what it's in. It depends, like again, like what it's. If it's just explosive sitting naked on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I've shot like 5 pounds from 15 feet or something like that, like right up against it. And you just feel like the wind blow your hair back, and you feel like a thump in your chest, like if somebody's got a badass sound system. So you can get really close to that if it's in foam. It's but like if you're blowing a car up, you need to be a good distance away in case what happened in that one video happens and a door or something comes flying at you, right?
That's how like I introduce you. I go like, oh, I'm going on a podcast with that one guy, FPSRussia, and they go, who was that? You remember that one guy? Like the door flipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
There's the
like,
meme of you sitting on the thing too. I forget.
Oh, the Bofors gun.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, 40
That's a good
millimeter
meme.
Bofors anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, I see that meme a lot. Yeah, that's a funny one. I got the big afro wig on the mannequin. That thing just that was a lot of explosives inside of him. I don't remember. I think that might be 10 pounds strapped to his chest, and then you hit it with that gun. And because it's such a big projectile going so fast, it allows all the explosives to go off. That was a big explosion. That flattened the grass around him.
God.
But yeah, we really appreciate you coming on, Fenster.
Thank you so
It's
much.
been a
Great.
blast.
Where
We appreciate
is-
you putting your big titties on.
Yeah, thank you very much for the big titties. Where can everybody find you?
Finster. It's weirdly spelled, but it's down there on the screen. It's with numbers in it, like an old Xbox gamer tag. And on Twitch, on YouTube, everything's basically just Finster. On YouTube, Finster Live. If you want to see our Megal videos, it's just Finn, Finn, like a normal name.
And if you're a Minecrafter, MC Prison and Skyblocky.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure Finster will hook up Colin with some ranks.
I'll get his IGN off you. I'll rank on every server, I promise.
The Princess Pack, that's the biggest one. That's the highest tier.
Oh, we'll give him such an embarrassing tag. Like, awesome.
Very good. PKA 56.